Before auto-tune, before algorithms, before the industry became fast and forgettable, there were voices that could stop time, voices that built R&B and soul from the ground up and changed music forever. Today, we're counting down the 20 greatest R&B and soul singers of all time, from the smooth giants who laid the foundation to the icons who redefined every note they touched. If you love real vocals, real emotion, and real soul, this list is going to hit you deep. Let's get into it.
Find a man like me to stay like you. You must not know.
When I first heard Beyoncé, it wasn't just the voice, it was the confidence, the presence, the way she could own a song. Even at her earliest performances, I could feel the weight of her talent.
You must not know about me. Don't you ever got me to stay for a second. Get to think you must not know about me.
Her voice cuts through the noise, commanding attention, but still carrying heart. Songs like Halo and 1+1 weren't just hits. They felt like moments of truth.
Baby, drive before you taxi, leave them keys. Hurry, standing in the.
She represents the modern era of R&B, proving that soul isn't stuck in the past, it evolves. Hearing her live, I remember thinking, this is someone who can carry the torch and pass it to a new generation without missing a beat. Then there's Anita Baker. I remember the first time Sweet Love came on the radio. I stopped everything. Her voice was silk, smooth, yet strong, like she was whispering secrets only meant for me.
All that you need, just trust.
She had this ability to make every word feel personal, every note feel intentional. In a world of flashy production and auto-tune, Anita reminded me what pure, timeless R&B sounded like, a deep connection between the singer and the listener. Listening to her was like stepping into a quiet room full of warmth. You didn't just hear her, you felt her.
Just like that, babe. Tonight I'm off down. Baby, come closer.
Teddy Pendergrass had a power that hit you in the chest. I'll never forget my first slow dance to Turn Off the Lights. His voice wasn't just smooth, it was magnetic. There was a raw passion in every phrase, a grit that made you believe he had lived every word. When he sang, you felt it in your bones.
Yes. Let's take a shower.
Teddy carried the soul of the 70s and 80s like a torch. He could make you swoon with a whisper and shiver with a note held just long enough.
Same thing to you. Just turn off that.
Experiencing his music is a reminder that some voices can make time stop, even if just for a moment. Then there's Smokey Robinson. I grew up listening to Motown, but Smokey was a cut above. His falsetto floated effortlessly over melodies that felt like poetry.
I know I made a I'm just a god.
I remember thinking, how can someone make heartbreak sound so gentle, so beautiful? Cruising and Ooh Baby Baby weren't just songs, they were lessons in emotion. Smokey had a way of making the everyday feel extraordinary. He laid the foundation for what soul could be, intelligent, tender, and timeless. Listening to him, I felt like I was getting a glimpse into the very heart of music history. And finally, Chaka Khan. When she sings, it's impossible to stay still. I remember watching her perform Ain't Nobody live. It was like electricity in the air.
That's the way it was. It happened so naturally.
Her voice could scream, whisper, or dance around a melody in ways I'd never heard before. Chaka brought power and freedom into soul music, showing me that you could be technically brilliant and wildly emotional at the same time.
I've been waiting for you.
She taught me that soul wasn't just about feeling, it was about commanding presence, taking up space, and leaving an impact. I remember the first time I heard Donny Hathaway sing A Song for You. I was completely stopped in my tracks. His voice wasn't just smooth, it was honest, emotional, and full of life experience.
What you and I supposed to be, but it causes put your hand in the hand of a man. Galilee.
Every note felt like it came straight from his heart. Listening to him, I could feel the joy, the pain, and the hope all mixed together. Donny had this ability to make you feel like he was singing just for you, even though millions were listening. Experiencing his music was like having a conversation with someone who truly understood your feelings. Then there's Bobby Womack. The first time I heard, "If You Think You're Lonely Now," I felt every word deep in my chest. His voice was gritty and raw, but also smooth in a way that made it impossible to turn away. Bobby had this rare talent to make pain sound beautiful and heartbreak feel powerful. Listening to him, I could almost see the stories behind the songs, the struggles, the love lost, and the moments of triumph. He made R&B feel alive, real, and human.
Not so long ago.
Gladys Knight's voice has a warmth that sticks with you. When I heard Midnight Train to Georgia for the first time, I felt like she was guiding me through the story, showing the heartbreak, the hope, and the love in every phrase. She didn't just sing, she told a story, making every listener feel like they were living it with her. Gladys had a power to make her songs both personal and universal at the same time. Being exposed to her music taught me that soul isn't just about notes, it's about connecting hearts. Etta James is unforgettable. I first heard At Last at a friend's wedding, and I swear the whole room stopped. Her voice has fire, grit, and tenderness all in one. Etta could make you feel romance, pain, and joy in the same song. Listening to her, I felt like she wasn't just performing, she was living every word. She taught me that soul music could carry the weight of life's emotions while still making you want to dance, sway, or simply close your eyes and listen. And then there's Prince. I remember the first time I heard The Beautiful Ones, and it felt like the music was bending reality. His voice could be soft and tender one second and explode with emotion the next. Prince didn't just sing, he invented worlds in his music. Every song felt like a story, full of passion, desire, and genius. Experiencing Prince was like witnessing a musical magician at work. He redefined what it meant to be a soul singer, showing that talent could be bold, daring, and endlessly creative. I'll never forget the first time I heard Michael Jackson's voice on the radio. It was Rock With You, and even though I was just a kid, something about the way he sang stopped me in my tracks. His voice was light and playful, but it carried a kind of honesty that made it unforgettable. Watching him perform even on TV, I could feel his energy reaching through the screen. Touching every listener at the same time. Michael wasn't just about the dance moves or the showmanship. He had a way of making every note matter, of turning a simple melody into something magical. Being exposed to his music felt like seeing the future of R&B and soul unfold in real time.
And I won't rise, say things I never hear from.
Then there's Luther Vandross. I remember the first time I put on Never Too Much and stopped everything I was doing. His voice was velvet and silk, but underneath it was this strength that made you believe every word he sang.
I'll be at your side.
Luther had a way of singing about love that made it feel real, immediate, and personal. Listening to him felt like he was right there in the room with you, telling a story meant only for you.
I never hear from you, and my need.
It wasn't just music. It was a conversation between him and every listener, filled with emotion, honesty, and warmth.
Let me say it seems alright.
Hearing Al Green for the first time was like stepping into a different world. I remember listening to Let's Stay Together on an old record player, and it felt like the room itself was breathing with his voice. Al had this ability to be smooth and tender while still carrying a quiet intensity. Every note he sang seemed intentional, every phrase a promise. His voice wasn't just about technique, it was about feeling.
Together, loving you forever. Together, loving you well.
About connecting with the listener on a deeper level. With Al Green, soul music felt alive in a way I had never experienced before.
This old sweet song is moonlight through the pine.
Ray Charles was another kind of revelation. The first time I heard Georgia on My Mind, I remember sitting in silence, stunned. He didn't just sing, he told a story with every note blending blues, gospel, and R&B into something entirely his own.
And a song of you.
Ray had a way of making joy and pain feel inseparable, of translating life's highs and lows into music that could move anyone who listened.
Comes as sweet and clear.
Experiencing his music was like taking a journey through life itself, and it made me understand what soul music truly is: honesty, heart, and the courage to feel everything deeply.
Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up.
And then there's Whitney Houston. I remember the first time I heard "I Will Always Love You" on the radio and felt my chest tighten. Her voice was astonishing, powerful, clear, and full of emotion.
A lonely place to.
But what set Whitney apart was how she could make every note feel personal, as if she was singing just to me. Watching her perform live, even on television, I could see the passion and dedication in every gesture, every phrase.
It's happening to me.
Whitney didn't just sing, she poured her soul into the music. And listening to her, I felt a mix of awe and inspiration. She showed the world that R&B and soul could reach heights no one thought possible.
Now I know she's waiting.
I'll never forget the first time I heard Otis Redding's voice. It was sitting on the dock of the bay, and I felt like he was speaking straight to my soul.
Never process, no.
There's something about the rawness in his voice that stops you in your tracks. Otis could go from gentle to powerful in a heartbeat, and every note felt like it had lived through real experience.
That's all you got to do.
Listening to him, I felt the struggle, the heartache, and the hope all at once. He wasn't just singing, he was telling the story of life itself.
Young girls, they don't forget it. Love.
Experiencing Otis live or even on record is like witnessing emotion in its purest form. It's unforgettable.
Oh man, there ain't nothing like twisting the night away.
Then there's Sam Cooke, the man who made soul smooth, elegant, and deeply human. The first time I heard "A Change Is Gonna Come," I couldn't stop listening.
See him go twisting the night away. He's dancing with the chicken, twisting the night. Let me tell you about him. Here's a fella in blue jeans.
His voice carried a gentle authority that made you believe every word. Sam had this gift of making you feel every lyric, like you were part of the story, part of the hope he was singing about. He could make you smile, cry, or reflect, all with the same song. Being exposed to Sam Cooke's music was like being handed a key to the essence of soul, emotional, honest, and timeless. Stevie Wonder is a different kind of genius. The first time I heard "Superstition," I was mesmerized. His voice, combined with the melodies he crafted, was unlike anything else. Stevie could sing joy, pain, love, and protest all in one song and make it feel effortless. Listening to him, you could feel the depth of his mind and heart. The way he saw the world and wanted you to feel it too. Stevie Wonder didn't just perform soul music. He expanded it, pushed it into places no one had thought it could go, and made every note a lesson in genius. And then there's Marvin Gaye. I remember the first time I heard "What's Going On." I stopped everything. His voice was rich, velvety, and full of emotion, but it carried a message too, a call to awareness, a reflection on the world around us. Marvin could make love songs feel intimate and personal, and social messages feel like a hug you didn't know you needed. Listening to him, I felt the depth of his soul. And the struggles of his time, yet there was always hope threaded through every note. Marvin Gaye made soul feel alive, urgent, and deeply human. And finally, Aretha Franklin. The first time I heard her sing Respect, I froze. That voice, powerful, commanding, full of fire, could not be ignored. Aretha didn't just sing, she declared, she demanded, she inspired. Every note carried weight, history, and heart. She had the ability to make you feel everything at once: joy, pain, pride, empowerment. Experiencing Aretha Franklin, even through a recording, is like witnessing a force of nature. She defined soul music, not just with her voice, but with her presence, her passion, and her unwavering authenticity. She isn't just number one on this list. She's the queen, the standard, the essence of soul itself. The journey doesn't end here, R&B soul lovers. Watch this next.